We've got someone on Instagram sending me carrying Kross cards I need. Speaking of carrying Kross, or should I say Killer Kross.
You gotta do is tell people what they want to hear.
We've got some cards I got in from a personal signing of his. And to top it all off, we've got an SGC return from the Lucas Tigers and Bronze podcast, a special that they give away for being Tiger NFT holders. It's a random mail day. Let's get it. Alright, so this first batch of cards is from Cardi_B_card shop on Instagram. Make sure to check them out. They just messaged me like, hey, I got this Kross out of 25. Do you need it? Yes, I absolutely need it. It's really strange that these numbered parallel cards that are non-auto are actually harder to find than the regular autograph versions. He also sent me the 99. So, it's amazing the relationships you can build on social media if you put yourself out there. And I wouldn't have a lot of the Kross cards that I do have if I wasn't on social media. So again, Cardi B Card Shop, thank you for these. Happy to add them to the Super Collection. So these next cards are from a signing that Kross did from Signed by Superstars, which is a company in Philadelphia that you can send your stuff to and have wrestlers sign them. So when I found out that he was signing, this is one of his first announced signings, I was like, okay, I'm going to get some base cards signed that I can throw in the Super Collection. We've got the Living set, which ended up looking really nice. We've got a base Heritage, which looks similar to his other autos out of this, but again, with it being just a base card, kind of cool. And this one, look at that. Personalized to me. Let's take a look at the video of him actually signing this.
Oh, Z-H-A-N, you see?
And the other two cards, I think, are just being signed. No inscriptions. Yep.
Now, the interesting thing behind this is, as you can see, it's made out to me from Killer Kross. Nice rookie card. I love these undisputed cards. But the other really interesting thing about this is the fact that when I put on here I wanted an inscription, I actually had something really cool written out that I still think he probably could have fit on the card. But that's okay. I think it was maybe, they've got a lot of people putting stuff through that need to be signed. And I understand that. So it was going to say, to me, the #1 Kross card collector. That would have been cool to get on there. Maybe another day I can get a base card and have him sign it. But still really happy to have this to add to the Super Collection. And personalized, always fun. Now, before we get into the SGC reveal, I just want to talk a little bit about how these came to be. You guys know I love SGC. But the thing is, as you've seen in my profile picture, I've got the Tiger NFTs. And most people that had NFTs use them as their avatars for social media. So that's what I did. I've got 3 NFTs now of the Tiger project. And you may be asking, oh, I don't want to hear about NFTs. Guys, this is what NFTs do. There's a community behind the NFT, and that would be the Lucas Tigers and Bronze podcast. I had Andrew on the show recently, which you can go check that out in the archives. But this is a community and a product, essentially being a free podcast, that's behind the NFT. So when they put out the NFTs, they're like, hey, down the road, we're going to do bonus things for these that only holders of the Tigers are going to get. So months later, I've got 3 now. And the next thing I know is they're like, hey, 5 free SGC for the next person that mints a Tiger. Or we're giving away a Tiger. So that's how I got these SGC submissions. I've got several cards in here. A little bit of wrestling, a little bit of Marvel, 1 sports card, as you're going to see. But I just wanted to get that out there that I'm not saying go out and buy NFTs. Because, there's a community. There are communities behind some of these NFTs. But a lot of them, they're just crap. And they're going to disappear, next year, tomorrow, basically. But if you guys are a fan of trading cards, sports cards, podcasts, check out the Lucas Tigers and Bronze podcast. Check out my interview with Andrew. We talk a little bit about this. We talk about community. We talk about the hobby. And if you're interested in these NFTs and being part of the Tiger NFT community, reach out to me, reach out to Andrew, reach out to Cage. We'd be happy to help you guys along with it. But let's look at these SGC cards. We got some good stuff. Kicking things off with some classic Monty Gum Ric Flair. Now, I really love the way that these look. The thing about SGC that they do is they cut their holders. They have specific designs to fit certain cards. You guys know how small these cards are. And to get a 7.5 on something like this, it's just a kind of monumental set. Ric Flair, I mean, come on, everybody knows Ric Flair. I'm happy with the 7.5 on that. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, we've got another Monty Gum featuring the Hulkster brother. Old school image of him. Again, an 8 on these kind of, they're not really hand cut, but kind of. They're attached when they come out of the pack. So happy to have this one as well with an 8. This one, I'm probably going to have to PC it because you guys know I love the Punisher. That's initially what I put it in there for, and then I got a 9.5, and this is a sticker. This is a 2020 Panini sticker. And for those of you who don't know, this sticker, the image on the sticker is actually the cover of the first appearance of Punisher in Spider-Man 129. So one of these days I'm going to own that comic. Still don't have it yet. But until then, I thought it would be just cool to have a card version of it. Got the 9.5. Kind of crossed my mind, hey, maybe I could sell this and, you know, take some profit off the table, move it into maybe move it into that Punisher comic. I don't know. But the more I look at it, I love the kind of color match here, which I didn't really even consider. But now that I'm looking at it, it's really cool. So happy to have that one. All right, this is the lone sports card in the set. And, you know, a 9 on this, pretty good. This is the LeBron, Bosch, and TJ Ford, which nobody really likes TJ Ford, I don't think. But having LeBron and Chris Bosh, rookie, this is considered rookie cards, even though it's a 2003, 2004, and 2003 was their rookie year. So, you know, even in sports cards, we talk a lot about wrestling, about how the rookie cards are all over the place. Well, even in sports cards, sometimes there's, you know, some questions. This might be one of them, but I know everybody always likes LeBron rookies, so went ahead and sent that in. Rhea Ripley X-Fractor, 8.5, not the greatest, but considering this is a rookie X-Fractor, I think I could probably deal this. Most of these are going to be for sale. If you guys want to check out links in the show notes to my eBay store. There's also links in the show notes to all kinds of other ways you can help support me. Again, the eBay store, but there's Patreon. My podcast links are down there. My social platform links are down there. So if you're interested in any of this, you can reach out to me via social. You can check out my eBay store. A lot of this stuff will be available. So if you're interested, reach out. I'd like to cut you a deal. You know, I think the Chrome Rhea Ripley rookies, especially the X-Fractors, are kind of underrated right now. You know, again, 8.5, not the greatest, but here we are. All right, now you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of this 1990 Classics, right? But I love this image of the Ultimate Warrior, and here's the thing. People seem to think that this is one of the Ultimate Warrior cards to get. Now, I disagree. I think it's a cool image. I hate the set, but this is the one that people like. And, you know, they say, oh, the 1990 is the rookie. Well, again, there's an 89 release. There's even an 88 playing card out there of him. So there are other cards, but hey, if the market says that this is the rookie card and people are buying these, hey, I'm willing to grade them and I'm willing to sell them to you, especially when they get a decent grade like a 9. So, again, that will be available. That is the big card right there. Now, I know it's not the biggest card, but a 10 on a Becky Lynch rookie base card. I was really happy with this, and, you know, believe it or not, this card actually came out of a lot that I bought for like $20, and it wasn't penny sleeved. It was just thrown into a box. The fact that I could actually get a 10 on the, and it was in really good condition, obviously. Like, I sent it in looking at it ahead of time thinking, okay, this is probably, you know, this might get an 8 or 9, but for it to get a 10, just very, very happy with that. And again, this is probably going to be available. So if you're interested, get a hold of me. Thanks again for watching the mail day. I know I haven't been doing as many of these lately, and a lot of that has to do with the stuff I'm buying. A lot of the stuff I'm buying, like, it's very sporadic. I'm not buying as much as I used to, but the stuff I am buying, a lot of times it is a little bit higher dollar. Or sometimes if you check my social media accounts, which you should, follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you haven't already. A lot of times I'll just post, you know, the sporadic cards that I get. Hey, I just got this in, or this is cool, add to the collection, instead of just saving it up and doing a whole video on it. That way it's easier for me to organize the cards when I get them in the mail. You know, like today, I got all these in one shot that you saw on this video, so it was easy to just do a quick video on it and talk about them. But again, if you've seen anything in those SGC slabs you're interested in, check my eBay store, hit me up on social, links to all that below. Also, if you want to help show your support for my show, please subscribe if you enjoy this video, give me a thumbs up, and check out the podcast I'm a part of, Wrestling with Cards, Worlds Collide. Be a member of the Patreon community with Wrestling with Cards. For as little as $1 a month, you can get in on bonus content, have your name in the credits of all of these videos, and there's other tiers that you can get more involved with the show. You want to come on the show once every few months? There's a tier in there. You can join the Wrestling with Cards booking committee. I thank you guys for watching. I thank you for your continued support. Until next time, click the videos on the screen for more great wrestling card content, and we'll see you in that video.